P4100DVD. Starts up a lot quicker than my Kenwood DDX 512. The volume seems kind of laggy, so I don't really like that. It shows the track time, the total track time. The Kenwood didn't. It would just show you the current time, so that's a good thing. That was kind of annoying with the Kenwood. One thing I don't like is the time. It's just in a lame spot. I don't have the time in the car because the time was where the gauge cluster is now. So I don't know. That's not that big of a deal, but I just think it's dumb. Pretty much normal iPod operation. When you go to the list, though, one thing that's kind of shitty is there's no page down. Every time you hit one of these, it just goes one line. You can hold it down and it will scroll a little bit, but it's kind of laggy and not really the same. The one thing that is better also is the album art is much better on this. The Kenwood would dither it down to like 32 by 32 or something like that. This is actually a higher resolution version of the album art. It looks a lot better, so that's nice to have. The Kenwood would actually scroll the names if they were too long for how much text is there. This one doesn't do it. It just cuts it off, so I don't particularly care for that. Maybe they'll fix it in a later update, but that's kind of lame, I think. One cool feature of this that that I've actually wanted but never thought anybody would put in is if you're listening to, right now I'm shuffling all of my metal and industrial music. If it comes up on something that you're like, hey, I haven't heard that in a while, I'd actually like to listen to that album or that artist or something like that, they have a sub-menu in here called Link Play. You can hit that, and then you can say artists, albums, or genres. So it's like, well, I want to listen to Megadeth now, or I want to listen to that particular album. Just click the button, it does the Link Play option, and then it loads up that particular album. So that's actually a pretty cool feature. One thing that the Kenwood did that this one does not, that's kind of annoying, is when you go into the menu here, if you go into a bunch of sub-menus, like this, and you look and you're like, yeah, I don't want to be there, I want to actually go back up to the top and I'm going to go look at my playlists. The Kenwood had a top button where you could go back to the very top root menu. This one, the only way to do it is you have to hit back until you get all the way back up to the top. So that's kind of lame. Another thing is going in here to artists. Instead of having to scroll through it, you can run your finger along here, and then when you let go, it will take you down the list. Or you can hit ABC, scroll somewhere to like G, and do it that way. So that's pretty useful as well. Other than that, it's pretty, there's not much to it here. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. All the menus they have, there's really not much to configure. The Kenwood had more to it, but for a $400 unit, it's not too bad. I mean, it gets its job done. It plays the iPod. That's pretty much all I want. And then you can change the illumination colors and stuff, but they give you this limited set selection. The Kenwood would allow you to adjust the RGB value so you could get it more exact if you wanted to. Oh, actually, wait, there's a custom button. Oh, yeah, I guess you can do it here too. I didn't see that before. And then the backgrounds, while it's playing, you can put a photo in. I haven't messed with that yet, or use some of these static images, or use one of the animated ones. Obviously, I have a animated one running in the background right here, so it's kind of a neat effect. Other than that, none of the other stuff is hooked up. I really don't use much else than the iPod, so that's pretty much all it does.